Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths, this might be surprising to some of you, but you are the staple, or were the staple, in the narcissist life. You held everything together. You stopped them spiraling out of control. And that might sound confusing because you might have dealt with some chaotic times with them, but I'm telling you, you kept them grounded. You kept them grounded. Yeah, maybe they spiraled out of control still, but you kept them grounded as best you possibly could. But before I get into this, I want to bring to your attention about the upcoming empath group meeting on the 30th of this month. It's a great opportunity for you to connect with fellow like-minded empaths, perhaps exchange business cards or social media, stay in touch with each other on the healing journey. You all connect so well in the comment section. I've been meaning to start this up for some time. This will be the first empath group meeting, so there are still places available. Yeah, it'll be a great opportunity, so I hope you can join. If you would like one-to-one support and a one-to-one healing session with myself, yes, if you would like me to shed some light on your personal situation or your personal your current situation, and you need a bit more support, like one-to-one, I am running one-to-one sessions again. And if you prefer to have some support but you'd rather do it via email, there is the crisis email support. All of these links for these various things that I've brought up can be found in the description box. So anyway, I will get back into the video. Honestly, you held everything together for this person. You held everything together. They could depend on you. They could rely on you. You were there for them. You know, honestly, they knew this about you, right? They knew this about you. They could depend on you. They could rely on you, right? You were honestly a staple in the narcissist's life. This narcissist that was involved in your life, they knew they could depend on you. They knew they could rely on you. You brightened up their world. Their world seemed brighter with you in it, you know? It really, really did. On the topic of stopping them spiral out of control, you got to understand, these are some real bizarre creatures, real dusty weirdos, you know? And, you know, you did keep them grounded to some degree. You kept them from going over the edge, right? And this is what I'm saying. Without you in their lives, I'm not trying to sadden any of you now, right? I'm not trying to sadden any of you now, but without you in their lives, they're going to fall apart. They're going to fall apart without you in their lives. You know? Some of them might have betrayed you. Some of them might have broke your trust. Some of them might have deceived you. You know? Some of them might have gaslit you, smeared you, manipulated you. But honestly, you brought a warmth and comfort to their lives that they took absolutely for granted. You know, they did take all of this for granted. That is their selfish nature. They are very selfish. They took this all for granted. They're only going to realize what they lost once it's gone. That's just the way it works. They're only going to realize what they lost once it's gone, once you're out of their lives. So don't be leaving the door open for them, you know, letting them know they can come back into your life at any point in time, you know. Don't leave the door open for them, right? You done what you could by this person for the time that you was together. You done the best of your ability that you could possibly do, right? You were a staple in their life, and they know it now, certainly. If you've let a little time pass, perhaps they've gone on with a new supply, they'll realize quick enough of how much of an impact and an importance you was in their life. Because this new supply won't be a staple in their life like you was. They won't be someone they can depend on. They won't be someone they can trust. They won't be someone they can rely on. Right? Honestly. And this new supply isn't going to stop them from spiraling out of control. You know? I mentioned in a video earlier on today about the narcissistic collapse. A lot of these narcissists that are involved in your life do go through the collapse. This is why you get the risky behavior, the cheating, the lies, the risk taking, the abusing of alcohol or drugs. You get this type of behavior of them, and that's not to say even regular chosen ones and empaths might abuse drugs or drink alcohol, but I'm just saying they'll do risky types of behavior, right? And that's why I said to you, it might seem surprising for you to hear that you stopped them from spiraling out of control, but you grounded them. You kept them grounded. You kept them rooted. They had a supportive structure for them, you know? And they just don't have that now. They will never find someone like you again. You know, you're a rarity. There's not a lot of people like you in the world, you know. There's not a lot of people like you in the world that generally care, that generally love from the purest place in their heart, right? They'll move on with new suppliers that will use and abuse them. Please, I'm not trying to hurt any of your feelings now, but this is what will happen. Or they'll go on with a new supply and try and use and abuse them. And the new supply will try and use them and abuse them back. And they're both going to be competing with each other to manipulate each other. That's the sort of life they're facing now, right? That's the sort of life they're facing now. And yes, they remember you. Now they remember you, what you did. Now they see the importance of what you did. But the problem that narcissists face, like I will always say, is they don't know how to build the bridge back across. They don't know how to rectify a situation. They don't know how to repair a situation. That's why you get bizarre hoovers, right? Weird hoovers. And I made a video earlier on today about the hoovers, right? But that's why you get these bizarre hoovers. That's why you get these strange hoovers. Because they don't know how to repair the bridge in a humane way, right? They want to. They would love to be back in your life again. Of course they'd love to be back in your life again, but they don't know how. One, because they don't want to let their guard down. When you're dealing with a covert narcissist, they're very stubborn, right? They don't want to let their guard down. They don't want to put themselves in a position of weakness. Well, it's not even weakness. It's just being sincere. You know, they don't want to sincerely open up and let you know how much losing you is a detriment to their lives. So they don't open up sincerely, and they'll open up half-heartedly with a bizarre hoover. And you know, by the time they even get around to doing that, like I mentioned in the video earlier today, you should check that one out about when the narcissist hoovers. You know, by the time they even get around to doing that, you know, you've probably already moved on with your life or proceeded on with your life, or, you know, met someone new, or, you know, you're getting on with things, you know, and you're healing, you know, and they stay stuck, you know. But they will always remember you as that staple, the one that held their life together, the one they could depend on, the one they could trust, the one they could rely on, you know. They just won't find this elsewhere where they go. They just will not find this at all, you know. And they're heading down a dark path. They're going to spiral out of control. But you can't be the savior. You was their savior. Some of you picked them up off of the scrap heap. They were in a bad way, right? You can't be their savior now. It's not your job, you know. If they've deceived you, broken your trust, run out of a new supply, it's not your job anymore. You've done your bit. You've done your best by them. You've done your best by this narcissist involved in your life. It's up to you now to learn and learn more about narcissistic abuse. It's up to you to put the love that you wanted to give to this individual into yourself, right? Filling yourself with self-love, self-care, looking after yourself, prioritizing your needs, prioritizing your life, looking after your family, doing these things. It's very important, you know? Aiming for your goals, aiming to achieve your goals, ascending, rising, developing, healing. It's all very, very important. You've done your bit now, right? You was a staple in this narcissist involved in your life. You was a staple in their life. You held their life together. They could rely on you. They could trust you. They could confide in you. They took it all for granted. So let them suffer the consequences of their actions, right? Let them suffer the consequence of their actions, because they're not going to find someone who they can trust like they trusted you. They're not going to find someone who they can rely on like they relied on you. They're not going to find this. They're not going to find the savior empath that used to fix things and put things back together for them that they used to break and tear apart. They're not going to find another savior empath like you, right? This channel's made for chosen ones and empaths. Okay? Our channel is made for you, chosen ones and empaths alike, right? They're not going to find another you for as long as they search. So they are going to try and worm their way back into your life at some point. They will. So you need to be strong enough to door slam, bolt and weld it shut, and never let these narcissists that are involved in your life back in your world again. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you'd like to join the empath group meeting, that's coming up on the 30th of this month. It'll be a great opportunity for you to meet fellow like-minded empaths. If you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, and you want me to shed some light on your current situation, or you want some support via email with the crisis email support, all the links can be found in the description box. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can also find the link in the description box. If you'd like to find out more about the Hoover will come when you least expect it, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.